Alright, what's up people? I got a new video, and this video is called Everybody Underestimates Controller Players. Everybody, low-key, underestimates the power of controller players. Now, why? Well, one of the reasons why, in comparison, is that when we compare it to PC players' rig, we get really intimidated. Like, we don't get intimidated by the mouse. It's just the mice. Like, it's got 360 degrees of tracking, but it's really not scary. We get scared because of the tech, the motherboard down under, because it's able to be modded and it's huge. It's expensive. It's got a graphics card. Like, it's really intimidating, and especially, I think maybe the number one reason why controller players get scared of PC players is because when you put the RGB lights, especially the red ones, and it just blinks up and blinks down slowly, it looks like a beast breathing, actually. So that's something for psychology. It's more like about the looks rather than the actual tech. Now, this video is structured in 4 parts, and it's kind of hard to track along, but I'm trying my best, especially on these 4 chapters. And I want to tell you that console players actually have an advantage. Now, console players will tell you, what? We don't have advantages, because they're intimidated. But because I started on consoles, so I know the advantages that it can have. And one of these is the screen. Now, nobody talks about the screen, but the TV screen that console players use is better than a PC player screen, even with all the frames. Because if you look at my screen on a PC, it's like this big. It can get bigger, but it's just a standard little screen. On TV, you can get a huge TV. Well, most people have a medium-sized television, but that's still bigger than a PC player screen. Plus, if you really want to go all out on TV, you can get a huge screen and have a better view than a PC player. Also, the touch of the controller, I was gonna say control of the controller, is more ergonomic. Now, what does that mean? It means that it's more contoured to your body. Now, on PC, I'm like this with the keyboard and the mouse. The mouse isn't that bad; it's sort of flat out. But on the keyboard, it's bad. Your hand isn't supposed to go like that, like a goose. Like you're playing the piano, it's supposed to pronate inwards. So controller players actually have a better grip. And also, they're on the couch, and the couch is way better than the gaming chair. If you want to be honest about it, even though the gaming chair is like 3 times more expensive, the couch is more comfortable. Now I want to tell you about my aim. I talk a lot about a PC, but I actually started on controller. I have a lot of good memories on controller. I was originally a controller player, and I was speedrunning Medal of Honor. I had no problem with my aim. Controller players will say things about their aim. I had no problem with my aim, even without aim assist, which is what I'm trying to get at. My aim was accurate. I never saw it as inaccurate. And I have over 1,000 hours on some shooters back in the day, and I never noticed that my aim was inaccurate. So what I want to tell you, just to wrap it up so I don't get too jumbled up, is a test. Let's make a test so that controller players can prove themselves, like honest, legitimately prove themselves. Let's not make fun of them. Let's not make it weird. How about we disable aim assist for a day? What do you think of that? Also, how about if we can't do that, because I'm in no position to do that. How about a trial? How about a test where we let controller players prove themselves without aim assist? I think that would be a great idea.